What's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Hasbro Pulse live stream recap video. I thought there were some pretty good reveals over here, and there are some misses as well. But if you're trying to get your Marvel Legends regardless, you can do so at
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
All right, so they started the live stream just recapping the stuff that they showed off over at San Diego Comic-Con. We already seen the Black Panther helmet. Now we have the purple instead of the blue. They talked about that a little bit. And then they talked about the Wakanda Forever wave. And I'm excited for this wave. During my interview with Dan and Ryan, I had mentioned that the Human Fly was the #1 figure I was looking forward to. But after Sunday, Namor is the one that I'm most looking forward to by far. Like, I'm so stoked about what they're going to do with MCU Namor. Cannot wait. Figure looks badass. And then they showed off the Amazon exclusive 3-pack figures. So we're getting that new Venom, or the Venom with the new tendrils sticking out of the shoulders. Dwight talked about that, how we wanted to see that, and they plugged them in with new tendril pieces. But people are upset about it being a 3-pack. They have all 5 of them lined up. They get into their explanation of why they used the Monster Venom body mold for Riot, which, you know, I guess it makes sense, but at the same time, it is like, it's like half a size too big or something, right? And then the colors are just kind of a little bit off from my recollection, but at the same time, I am happy to complete the team, but just wish it was done a little bit differently, you know? But anyway, we move on to our obscure reveals. We have Razorback and Human Fly right there. Do love that Human Fly head sculpt. I'm excited to have Razorback too, man. I like the new obscure characters. And they showed us our first reveal, which was Molten Man. And this image does not look good to me at all. Like, I was honestly very disappointed when I saw this. I was like, oh, it's kind of like a Human Torch more than anything else, and it doesn't have that molten kind of glow, or sheen anyway, like a metallic molten sheen. So I wasn't really that stoked for these particular images over here when I saw them. I feel like the head is out of scale too, like too big or something. But then when I saw this, I was like, oh, yes, all right. So the torso looks way cooler. I don't know about those limbs, though. So you can see the different kinds of plastic that they're using right over here. And it looks like, I don't know, if that's ABS over there for the torso, it looks like that just has a much brighter shine to it. And if that's PVC for those limbs, it just doesn't maintain the same kind of shine. And I wish they painted them over. Similar deal, like which I've hoped for the 80 Years Iron Man figure. However, I'm not seeing crazy swirling in this Molten Man. I don't know. Maybe this image isn't showing it, you know, and it might be there. But based off what I'm looking at over here, I'm not seeing a bunch of swirling in the figure, which makes me happy to see. And then we move on to Silvermane, which I'm like, didn't really need it. Like that thirst was quenched with my Ultron figure with the Silvermane head on there, but now they've kind of just completed it years later. New parts, which look cool, and I'm probably going, I am going to get it because it's part of a 5-pack. Spoiler alert. Right? He's going to come with these guns that look really cool. I like those. That looks, actually, at least one of those looks very new to me. So I'm pumped about that. And then then they revealed a Spider-Man figure over here. And, oh, I got a new email too. But the symbiote suit Spider-Man figure with the younger Buck, I mean, it looks all right, but I never really cared to have this. Are we dipping this far into the Spider-Man well now that, I mean, all right, cool, but just doesn't seem relevant to the other figures over here unless I'm missing a storyline that had all these characters together like this. I just don't totally get it. So I guess they're maybe trying to avoid creating a whole wave here, but this is all going to be one box set, all the obscure characters together, which I think is good for people that don't like obscure characters. And for those of us that do, we can get them all together. But yeah, this is another Amazon exclusive. It's going to cost, I don't know, dude, but please not more. Oh, geez, now I get into guessing. Please not more than $120. I don't know. I don't want to get into pricing right now because it's like I talk about what I want to pay for it, what I'm hoping it's going to be. I usually end up wrong or way too right, but Hopefully no more than $120 because that's what the last one was, but it's going to be like 180. Watch, it's going to be like 180. Oh, I don't want it to be 180. The package looks really good over here though. So I was already sold on the characters. If it's going to be 180, I'm going to have to do the math and figure it out. You know what I mean? I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, again, the packaging artwork looks great. I don't know if this was actually a scene from any of the books or if they just made this all up to sell figures. You know what I mean? I'm just a little confused with that part right over there. But hey, happy to get the new characters. Now, moving on, we got the Disney Plus figures, and again, the price point's going to matter big time. You know what I mean? I'm not just optimistically saying, hey, but it's new stuff. Like, that price point is going to change my opinion for sure. But yeah, the What If way, we got Zombie Iron Man, which I am stoked for. I do want this figure very much. I think that looks great. I like the dirt and stuff splattered on him, so that looks really cool. They're reusing parts for it, obviously, but I like that new head sculpt, and they did some new stuff with the forearm over there. They pointed out how he's got some bone showing in the forearm. We get a closer shot of it when they're holding it right over here, or that's a blast effect here. Let's skip over, and you can see that right there. Yeah, so you got some bones sticking out of the forearm, and I thought that was kind of a neat little touch. They did that with the cap. It stood out more with that one. But anyway, moving on, we have Zombie Scarlet Witch. She looks great. Like, the big thing sticking out with this one is the hair, and they changed the trench coat. She's got the same effects and everything. But yeah, that's a lot of hair. I wanted this one. This is one that I was hoping that they would make, and I'm glad that they did. So this is very cool. Hopefully she has an alternate head. I don't think they mentioned that she will. I don't think she's going to come with an alternate head, but it would be kind of nice if she did, so you didn't always have to have the hair flying around. And look at all the paint on the back of the figure right there, too. Didn't expect to see so much paint on the back of the figure, so that makes me happy to see. But yeah, moving on. Oh, there's the front of the figure again. But here we go. And then there's the back of the figure again. All right, sorry. And then we have the Red Skull figure from What If. And this, as soon as I saw it, I was like, wait, but I have this one. And I think it's a new head sculpt. I don't know, but just looking at it, I'm like not seeing anything new. Like, I'm not seeing anything that's like really standing out to me. That, I mean, I guess it's more accurate to the What If series than the films, but for me, I'm not seeing anything that's like popping as like, oh, brand new Red Skull. I guess it doesn't look bad, but I'm not stoked for it. Yeah, I think it's just the same figure, just re-released. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm not. I don't know. Let me know. Then we got Agent Woo over here, which I noticed from watching being on the Dan Who live stream. That's where I started speculating that it could be the playing card. I can't remember if it was Brandon or Dan, but shout out to all those guys and over at the Who Crew. And that, regardless, Who Crew is where I heard it first, that the John Woo figure would be the teased figure with that card that Dwight showed off several months ago. So good call on you guys, and I want the figure. So yeah, I'm stoked to have the new characters. I mean, I already have the Mobius. Why not have the Woo? Got some SHIELD agents for the MCU collection, and then they moved on to the Build-A-Figure. And it's the Concha Build-A-Figure. Yeah, so this is one that I think everybody was kind of hoping for and expecting, and I think it looks fantastic. I love how we got a lot of, I mean, it's all brand new stuff over here, right? I don't think I'm seeing anything reused. We have all kinds of dirty paint apps throughout on the figure. They have that cool thing going on, using the translucent plastic to get the head to hover. I think that's really neat. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty fun wave. Not every single figure from this wave I think is a home run, but I don't know. I'm liking this Disney Plus wave a little bit more so than the box set. I'm not a big fan of the Spider-Man figure from that box set. That's the one that's kind of bothering me more than anything else. It's like I don't know. I just don't. Anyway, but going back to this guy, yeah, you can get him into a lot of poses and everything, and that whole translucent thing with the neck is very cool. So there's your Disney Plus wave with the brand new completely sealed cardboard, eco-friendly packaging right there, made for the trash. Like, you can't collect these packages like this anymore. I'm sure people will still collect stuff mint on card and everything, even though it's just not going to be as neat. You know what I mean? But then we got a tease at the very end right over here. And man, this threw me for a loop. Like, I was thinking about it real hard. or maybe trying to think about it real hard, and it looks so familiar. Like the visual right here, there's no question that I've seen this before, and it looks like something from Next Wave. I feel I can't remember off the top of my head. It's either from Next Wave or Guardians, but just off the top of my head, I'm having a hard time remembering where this. I think this is Bug, right? Or is this going to be? Oh, wait. Is this the beginning of our? Does this have something to do with our Guardians of the Galaxy comic versions? I don't know. I'm kind of just shooting in the sky over here, mentioning everything, you know. But I think I'm thinking either Guardians, Next Wave, but I think that's Bug, right? Am I wrong about that? Let me know in the comment section below who you think it is. But while I'm recording this thing, I'm thinking to myself that's Bug right there. But let me know what you guys think. I enjoy watching the live streams. This was not the dopest live stream as far as reveals go. I'm not trying to hype this thing up. It's just always fun to watch them. The comment section, though, holy crap, you guys are harsh as hell, man. But, you know, no wonder you guys, those of you that are super harsh, hate my guts, because I like to have fun with collecting, and it looks like you clearly don't. So, anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you guys later. Peace. Woo-hoo! Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't. Your face,